Hello, this is Olympia and welcome to another video, and this is how I edit Star Stable. And the first thing I do when I'm editing is I put my files that I want into Windows Movie Maker to give it audio. I don't know why my software doesn't automatically give me audio, but it doesn't, and I've been doing this for 2 years and it works. So anything that you put it into, I suppose, will work, and I don't think it really matters. Sometimes I put it into a MP4 to MP3 converter if I'm really that desperate, and that works as well. So anything to get the audio, but as soon as I get the audio, I then go into Lightworks, and Lightworks I will press on log local files and go through all my files to find my intro, the files that I need, and any music that comes up in the video. I can also go back through and get things as I go as well. I then have to wait for the audio to load into Lightworks, which takes a little bit of time, but it can usually be used for then finding images that I think I might want to put into the video as key overlays, stuff like that, and also thinking about how I'm going to edit it, because sometimes going in with a plan helps when editing. The first thing I do once the audio is loaded in is then to boost the audio sound. I can do that in Windows Movie Maker as well, and if you get it from Audacity, from an MP3, you can boost it through Audacity by using the Amplify feature, but I also do it in Lightworks because I think it is quite quiet and my voice is not very powerful. So I also boost it in the video through audio, which you can see at the top is 3 buttons: log, edit, video effects, and audio. And that's what basically will mean is log is files, edit is this thing, yeah. Video effects is any effects you want in your video, like overlays, zooming, moving anything around, stuff like that. And audio is self-explanatory, it's audio. You can fade it in, out, boost the levels, take down the levels if it's too loud, stuff like that. That's the second thing I do when I'm editing. I think the biggest thing to remember about editing is that you need to be able to cut things out, you need to be able to let go of things. So even that good joke that you made, if it's not really relevant, it needs to be cut really, because 10 minutes to 20 minutes is about what you want your video to be lengthwise. Sometimes it can be longer. I make longer videos when I'm doing update videos because there's a lot more to do, but if they're not doing much, then cutting out a lot can help keep interest. Also, just being very picky on what you're keeping in helps keep the video entertaining longer, because if you're putting in every single thing that made you laugh, it may not make everybody else laugh, because I know I make very specific jokes sometimes and I don't even remember what I was on when I was recording. So, being picky during editing is a very important thing to do. I can't really tell you how to edit because everybody has their own style of editing, but I can give you tips for how I edit and keep myself motivated to edit. And the same is for recording as well, having drinks and snacks on hand so you don't have to keep getting up and going away from your computer. I have a thing where I hyperfixate on something when I'm doing it, so if I'm editing, I will sit down and edit and I'll forget that I need to eat and drink, so having that on hand can help to remind me to eat and drink. And also splitting up into breaks sometimes helps, so I'll go play piano, which I do quite a lot when I'm editing, just to break it up, to get myself to move, to stretch, to go do something to rest my eyes and brain. And that's very important because sometimes I'll come back and feel more motivated to continue. Or sometimes I just need to stop for the day if it's been a long time and just go take an hour or two out, take a day out, depending on how long I've got until the video needs to go up. Then just taking breaks helps a lot. Something I can do whilst editing as well is add a new track to my video so that I can add another video track to it. So that means that I can use the 3DVE and I can have 2 videos running side by side. And sometimes I'll use that and sometimes I'll just put it into one video section. I don't know what they're called actually. Tracks. I think they're just called tracks, video tracks. And sometimes I'll do it side by side, sometimes I'll do it separately. Like I am doing here, I've put it separately, but I can also put it above and I can split it so it's split screen. The final thing I do before I finish editing is I add in any overlays, so my Instagram and my Twitch overlays, and I also add in the background music. The background music is very important to get the audio levels right compared to your voice, because you don't want it to overpower it, so I tend to go to the loudest part of the background and I will go gauge it from there how far down I need to bring the levels. compared to my voice, because sometimes my voice can get very quiet, and as long as the loudest part isn't overbearing my voice, I think it should be okay. So background music needs to make sure you don't overpower your own voice with it. To export the video, all you need to do is right click any of the tracks that you have in the video software and press export from the list. That's all you need to do, and then give it a file name, press start and leave it, and it will export. But apart from that, there's nothing else I really do with editing. Editing is very much a expression of creativity for yourself, so I can't really tell you how to edit. You need to come up with your own style of editing and your own way of doing it. This is just how I do it, and the basics. Basically, I do the basics of like adding text, adding zooms and very basic video effects, and it's enjoyable and I like doing that, so it makes it fun. And video editing is meant to be fun, and that's, you know, if it's not fun, then you need to come up with a way to make it fun, or you need to like think about how, if you want to keep doing editing, because, you know, it should be fun. It's a creative expression, and, you know, it's fun. I like doing editing because it's fun, especially when I get to do things like the Adora. When I bought Adora, that was my favourite video to edit because I was just having the time of my life with that one. Also, when I do stupid things like zooms really quickly, or moving around the screen and doing split screens, they're really fun to do. I love doing those. So it's just coming up with things that you like to do and adding it to your videos. But anyway, I've spoken enough, so thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and follow my Instagram, Olympia.Peacechild, follow my Twitch, OlympiaPeacechild, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!